A hangover, a murder, and a day that never ends. This week we talk about Groundhog Day. Happy Death Day. I think the title of it is Happy Death Day. Happy Death Day is the story of Tree Gelman, a college sorority sister who is a target of a psycho killer. To her surprise, she is able to keep reliving her birthday every time that she is murdered from the very first time that she wakes up. We actually jump right into the story with the start of her day, and I like this because we don't have to focus on plot points of other days. Everything that we need to know is right within this one time frame, allowing us just to be as confused as she is. The movie also does a good job of introducing a great supporting cast of characters that you get to know a lot about in a really short amount of time. We had a one-night stand and I love you guy, we went out on one date stalker guy, overly mean sorority sister guy, overly nice sorority sister guy, overly handsome Dr. Professor guy, escape lunatic guy, and of course, try-hard Jason Voorhees Michael Myers guy. What I don't like is that these characters can come off as a little cliche and stereotypical instead of genuine, which makes this movie feel a little fake. Yet, I can also look at it as though their personality is as fake as the person themselves, and that the message of the movie kind of revolves around this. The idea of seize the day, be yourself, and be a good person. So this actually could be intentional. Something else that's unfortunate is that a lot of this movie is given away in the trailer. One of the most intense moments that include our main character getting arrested and then having the killer actually run over the police officer and blow up the car. This is something I would have never seen coming, and the jump scare was ruined by the trailer. Come on, marketing! Nonetheless, this is where I'll stop talking about some of the story's plot and jump into some of the behind-the-scenes information. The film was actually first greenlit 10 years ago, with Megan Fox attached to play the lead role. Why Megan Fox, you ask? Well, because this was originally a Michael Bay production. I haven't found any sources, but it makes me wonder if this was originally going to be a Platinum Dunes film. If it was, I guess it would have looked a little something like this. Anyways, the movie was produced in late 2016 with new stars Jessica Rothe and Israel Broussard, along with Christopher Landon writing and directing. Christopher Landon is a writer and director known for genre movies including Burning Palms, Paranormal Activity 2, 3, 4, and the marked ones, Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. He also wrote and directed Disturbia, which was one of my favorite films when I was in high school. Most reviews have been in the middle to positive for this movie. Champions of the film praised Jessica Roth's performance, calling her the next Scream Queen, and they also like the comedy horror aspect of the film, while more critical views talk about the movie not being scary enough and that the concept is ridiculous. Audience members have posted that the film doesn't seem memorable or have a big enough reveal. My opinion is that I didn't see the reveal coming. I already had a killer picked out and was very confident that they were guilty, and I even had motives and questionable actions, which I'll admit, those weren't answered. I enjoyed the movie, and while there are some weaknesses, the stronger parts of the movie outweigh them in my opinion. I would definitely recommend seeing this movie around Halloween, or if you're in the mood for a good horror comedy.